try to discuss yung module number 2 na dito sa live ko. Pero pag hindi, siguro yung next na neto will be on Wednesday na. Kasi Wednesday na yung sunod ko medyo magana schedule before the start of my class sa Wednesday. So, doon na lang natin siya i-continue. So, let's begin dun sa lesson number 5 natin. So, lesson number 5 is about finding the terms of an arithmetic sequence. So, ang gagawin natin dito is given the first 5 terms of the sequence, we'll try to generate the next 3 terms of the sequence using the principle of common difference. Although, pinakita ko to sa klase ko last time na pwede naman siyang i-generate using yung idea natin about setting rules, di ba? Naging dependent tayo doon kung mapapansin nyo. Even sa module 2, I am trying to connect yung discussion natin doon sa topic na yun, doon sa mga next set of topics natin. So, ito yung example natin. For number 1, find the next 3 terms of the arithmetic sequence, 3, 8, 13, 18, and then 23. It means yung 3 natin is our A sub 1, yung 8 natin is our A sub 2, yung 13 natin is our A sub 3, yung 18 natin is our A sub 4, yung 23 natin is our A sub 5. It means, kung maghanap tayo ng next 3, it means we are trying to know the value of our A sub 6, A sub 7, tapos yung value ng A sub 8 natin. Ito yung kailangan natin tatlo. So, solution, letter A. So, first, find the common difference. So, you can subtract the second term to the first term, third term to the second term, and so on. Dito sa solution natin, pinakita po sa lahat. Pero I believe naman, kaming teacher, hindi naman siguro kami magpapahanap ng next 3 terms of the sequence kung yung certain sequence ay hindi arithmetic sequence. So, we assume, even without computing yung ibang differences ng given term, we assume na may common difference siya. So, in short, hindi na natin kailangan ipakita lahat ng steps or procedures. Like, for example, ito yung 8 minus 3, di ba? Yung 8 minus 3, na-obtain natin siya by A sub 2 minus A sub 1. So, by subtracting A sub 2 as 8, A sub 1 as 3, so 8 minus 3 is 5. Siguro kahit hindi na natin ipakita itong mga susunod. Yung kanina kasi, kaya natin kailangan siya ipakita kasi we are trying to establish common difference. Dito naman, ganun pa rin naman, pero tingin ko kasi sa situation na to, better para to conserve time, hindi na natin kailangan pakita yung mga susunod kasi magiging useless yung tanong natin if ever kung hinahanap yung next 3 tapos wala naman pala siyang common difference, di ba? So, the common difference in the given sequence is 5. So, the sequence is ascending. So, kaya niya sinabing ascending kasi yung value natin is increasing. Diba, nag-start tayo ng 3, then followed by 8, naging 13, naging 18, naging 23. Yung next 3 terms na ma-generate natin should be greater than sa 23. Kasi diba, nag-add ng 5 to sa given term natin. Next natin, letter B. Add the common difference to the given term after getting the common difference, which is 5. Add this to the last given term. In this case, ang last given term natin is yung A sub 5. Diba? So, to obtain the next 3 terms of the sequence. So, dito sa case natin, highlight na yung 23 kasi para mabigyan natin siya ng importance na ito yung given term na i-consider natin. So, the last term is 23. So, therefore, kung lalagyan natin siya ng representation, this will be our A sub 5. Okay na, this will be our A sub 5. Tapos itong part na to is yung ating value for our common difference. Then, by adding A sub 5 and the common difference, ma-generate na natin yung A sub 6. Diba? When you add 23 by 5, 23 plus 5 is 28. Ito na yung magiging sagot natin doon sa unang space or blank. Next natin, we have A sub 6 plus yung D natin. Ang gagawin natin, we will continuously add D to the given term to generate the next term. So, A sub 6 plus D. Yung A sub 6 natin, after adding by D, ang mag-generate nun is A sub 7. So, this will be our second blank na dun sa given solution natin. Then, of course, lastly, itong part na to, kasi since ang kailangan lang naman natin is the next 3 terms. So, we have our A sub 7 plus D, common difference. Ang magiging resulting value natin dyan will be A sub 8. Ito yung mga corresponding representation. So, after this, so this will be our answers. So, meron tayong 28, 33, and then we have 38. Iba nga dun sa solution natin sa lesson number 1, ang gagawin lang natin dyan is yung rule. Diba? Kung ano yung common difference, diba yun din yung rule? So, yung rule natin is to add 5. Again, ang rule natin is to add 5. Kaya nga, kung tutusin, kahit hindi mo na ipakita itong procedure na to, naging practice na natin grade 10 before na nag-a-add na tayo ng diretsyo. So, after 23, we have 28. Diba? After 28, we have 33. After 33, we have 38. So, ito na yung mga magiging sagot nyo. Di ba, kaya nyo naman siyang i-add na directly kasi 5 lang naman yung pinapa-add sa atin na hindi niya na masyadong pine-perform kung ano yung procedure. But since nandito na tayo sa topic about common difference, we try to generate the next few terms of the sequence by continuously adding the common difference. Next natin, doon tayo sa number 2. So, yung number 2 natin, i-find the next term, 3 terms of the arithmetic sequence, 10, 7, 4, 1, and then negative 2. So, ito yung a sub 1 natin. We have a sub 2. We have our a sub 3. We have our a sub 4. And then we have a sub 5. This time, yung given sequence natin, descending naman to. This time, descending naman siya. But siya descending simply because nag-start tayo with the largest observation. Start tayo with 10 eh. Tapos bumaba siya ng 7, bumaba siya ng 4, naging 1, naging negative 2, and then papunta na siya dun sa negative side ng number line natin. Papunta na tayo sa negative whole numbers. Next natin, of course, first step, find the common difference. So, hinanap daw yung a sub 2 minus a sub 1. When you subtract a sub 2 by a sub 1, 7 minus 10 yan. So, 7 minus 10 is negative 3. Eh, hindi yung gagawin natin dun sa ibang part. Tingin ko kayo, nasa inyo yan kung gusto niyo pa siyang i-verify on your own. Pero kung hindi na, mag-trust na tayo dun sa instinct natin na after solving for a sub 2 and a sub 1, yung mga next terms natin, ganun na rin naman. Na naman na tayo magiging problem about ko. So, the common difference in the given sequence is negative 3. So, the sequence is descending. Kung i-relate natin siya dun sa discussion natin ng lesson number 1, ang magiging rule natin dyan, since nababawasan siya, ilalagay natin dyan is we need to subtract 3. Diba? We need to subtract 3. Or, kung ita-try natin siya i-transform sa addition, we need to add negative 3. Mas maganda yung term na we need to add negative 3 kasi nga, tinatry natin forma ng connection yung rule natin saka yung common difference. Yung common difference kasi natin is also negative 3. Yan siya. Itong nasa baba, after identifying the common difference, we will generate the next 3 terms of the sequence. Ito yung part ng ating a sub 5, di ba? ito yung part ng common difference. Ito yung part ng a sub 6. So, to get a sub 6, we add yung a sub 5, which is negative 2. Then yung common difference is negative 3. Normally, pag negative number in-add with another negative number, na-add lang yung given term and then we adopt negative symbol or sign. Ganun din sa next term natin, ito yung part ng a sub 6. Add lang natin siya by the common difference and then ito yung part ng a sub 7 natin. Ganun pa rin, negative 5 plus negative 3 is negative 8. Then lastly, we have negative a sub 7, and then plus the common difference. By adding that, ang ma-generate natin is our a sub 8. So, ang mangyayari doon, yung next 3 terms natin will be negative 5. Kaya na nga natin siyang kunin orally. So, we have negative 8 and then we have negative 11. Then, syempre, make sure lagyan nyo na lang siya ng label. So, this is our a sub 6, this is our a sub 7, this is our a sub 8. Yun lang yung gagawin nyo to obtain the next 3 terms of the sequence. So, the next terms are, medyo bumaba yung nasa slide eh. We have negative 5, negative 8, and then we have negative 11. Next natin, I think, last na to, no? So, number 3 tayo. Modify natin yung given, kasi dito kasi, wala naman problem yung presentation ko, pero galing na kasi to sa Google Drive natin eh. Pag meron ka kasing PowerPoint, tapos in-upload mo sa Google Drive, na dahil hindi supported lahat ng features niya, nababago kasi yung ibang part ng yung original presentations nito nasa akin. Try natin siya ayusin itong nandito sa presentation natin para clear sa atin kung ano yung mga given. So yung una is we have 1/2. Yung pangalawa natin is we have 7/6. Yung pangatlo is we have 11/6. Then itong part na to is what? 5/2 to, no? So yung pangatlo natin is 5/pang-apat is 5/2. And then yung last natin is we have 19/6. Ito rin yung sinabi ko kanina. Kailangan trust na tayo sa instinct natin about getting the next three terms of the sequence. Ito yung A sub 1 natin. Ito yung A sub 2 natin. Ito yung A sub 3 natin. And then A sub 4. And then we have A sub 5. Kung ita-try natin i-generate yung common difference using the first two terms, medyo mahirapan tayo since we have dissimilar fractions. Diba? Medyo mahirap siyang may obtain. So, ang gagawin natin, we will try to get the common difference by A sub 3 and A sub 2. Ito yung i-utilize na lang natin kasi in the end, we assume na yung A sub 2 minus A sub 1 is the same with A sub 3 minus A sub 2. Ayun na lang yung gagamitin natin kasi nga, bakit mas maganda gamitin yon kasi nga similar fractions kasi yung meron tayo. Ito So, yung A sub 3 natin is we have 11/6. Yung A sub 2 natin is we have 7/6. Minsan kung ano yung nasa given natin, syempre, tatry nyo siyang i-utilize. Hindi naman kailangan na mag-start tayo with A sub 2 para ma-obtain yung common difference natin, di ba? By A sub 1. Minsan, pwede mong gamitin yung other consecutive terms. So, in this case, I will subtract 11/6 by 7/6. So, copy ko lang yung denominator as 6. And then, I subtract 11 minus 7 by 7. So, 11 minus 7 is, we have 4/6. So, ito siya. Yung sinasabi natin, sometimes you may simplify the common difference. Sometimes, kahit hindi siya natin i-simplify kasi depende kung ano yung mas applicable. Sa case na to, yung 7/6 is just the same with 2/3 by dividing 2/2 for both numerator and denominator. Ito rin yan yung nasa baba. We have 4/6 or 2/3 as our common difference. Ito yung tinry natin na solution. Itong pangalawa. Yung una naman, syempre gagamitan mo siya ng LCD. So, try nyo siyang gawa ng LCD. Yung pangatlo, ganun din. Gagamitan natin ng LCD. Yung pang-apat, gagamitan natin ng LCD. Si Sir, hindi na necessary in-obtain yung procedure about getting the LCD of the given term. Nag-proceed ako or nag-try akong mag-utilize kung ano yung given natin. Dito kasi, di ba, similar fraction siya, direct subtraction yung ginawa ko. Pero, if ever na gusto nyo siyang i-verify, kasi kailangan meron tayong some sort of verification, dun sa 1, 3, and 4 part of the solution, dun na lang nyo as inipakita yun. Next natin, obtain natin yung next few terms of the sequence. Ito yung A sub 5 plus D, common difference, and then mag-generate yung A sub 6. Mas maganda ginamit natin yung 4/6. Kasi imagine nyo lang kung ginamit natin 19/6 plus yung simplified common difference natin na 2/3, hindi nyo siya kayang i-add directly. Diba? Hindi siya kayang i-add directly since we have dissimilar fractions. So, mangyayari, hanapin nyo pa yung LCD to compute the next term. Hindi kagaya kung if you will use yung 4/6, yung original common difference natin. Since pareha silang divide over 6, we can directly add those terms. So, 19/6 plus 4/6, kinapi lang yung 6. We add 19 and 4. So, 19 plus 4 is 23. So, nakuha na natin yung 6th term. So, next natin, we have our 6th term plus the common difference. So, yung 23/6 yung naging sagot kanina, add natin siya by 4/6. Kasi kung tinry natin siyang i-add din, again, dun sa na-compute natin common difference na 2/3, we cannot directly add yung 2/3 dun sa given term kasi nga, hahanapan na naman natin siya ng LCD. Hindi kaya kung yung given term natin is 4/6 lang din. Nagawa natin siya ng paraan para magkaroon ng the same denominator. So, copy lang natin yung denominator as 6 and then we have 23 plus 4. 23 plus 4 is 27. So, we have 27/6. Yung 27/6, pwede mo siya i-simplify pa. Actually, lahat naman to pwede pa i-simplify even to into mixed fraction. Pero, normally sa math, kahit naman improper, pwede na Itong 27/6, pwede mo siyang may simplify by dividing the numerator by 3 and the denominator also by 3. So, 27 divided by 3 is 9. Then 6 divided by 3 is 2. So, ayan yung magiging 7th term of the sequence. Ang final answer natin dyan dapat yung naka-simplest term, yung 9/2. Pero sa part ng solution natin, we can use yung main answer natin, which is 27/6. Ito yung a sub 7 natin, then plus the common difference to obtain a sub 8. I-imagine nyo lang or try nyo lang i-imagine kung yung a sub 7, ilagay nyo siya as 9/2. Then, i-add nyo siya by the common difference of 2/3. Hindi nyo siya kagad directly ma-add kasi nga, you have to use LCD kung ginamit nyo. Then, another thing, kung meron kang 9/2, tapos hindi mo sinimplify yung denominator ng common difference mo na 4/6, ganun din, still you will use LCD. Hindi kagaya kung papansinin mo or babalikan mo, yung naging part ng solution mo na 27/6. Ito siya, di ba? Then yung common difference mo na 4/6, mas madaling i-add siya compare dun sa first two na pinakita natin. Kasi dito, kailangan mo pang gamitan siya ng principle or idea about LCD. So we have 27/6 plus 4/6. Copy mo lang yung denominator as 6. Then 27 plus 4 is 31. So we have 31/6. So as a result, this will be the next three terms of our sequence. So I believe dito na mag-end muna yung discussion natin for module number 1. And if ever na may time pa si Sir, try kong